Aloha! It's 12:01 and I'm really breaking my rule about being asleep by 11 and I'm really upset right now. And it's not okay. It's not okay. But this is important. Making these videos are important, so that's what's going to happen. Okay. So, today was a good day. Today was school. Did a lot of school. Did a little walking, did the writing of the notes, did the math. It was weird because one of my teachers is like, "Alright, draw the circle, man. You just gotta eyeball it, and you just gotta kind of gauge exactly. Yeah, you just gotta do it by eye, you know." And then this other teacher isn't like that, but he's still like, "Yeah, screw math. Math is for nerds." But during the lecture today, he was like, "Okay, guys, I'm the teacher, and here's 20 feet of whiteboards filled up with like calculations of how to draw a perfect 3-point, 2-point perspective cube." Now that's not what upsets me. I've been in geometry. I do that. I actually kind of enjoyed it to a degree. I just thought it was funny because I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I get it. But then I look around, all these other art dudes are like, point A, point B, wait, point CB equals point BD, which equals point AB, which is half of point CD, and that's actually completely accurate what I just said. Go back and watch it again. I dare you. But it was just funny because I was like, wait a minute. Okay, and I was able to lock onto it well, which I'm really happy about. I'm glad I'm not struggling with that specific thing, but it was just kind of interesting. The other thing was that I don't want to talk about this specifically because to me it feels like I'm gossiping, but I do want to talk about the subject. Is about taking attention to yourself. So when you're in a large group of people, and which is the general thing that happens when you're in college and there are lectures by professors, when you're in a large group of people, there's always that handful of people that always go out of their way to like answer every question or talk at any point possible. And I'm not sure if it's to just bring attention to themselves or if it's because they're actually like trying to get help. Usually it's pretty easy to tell the difference. And I try, not that I'm afraid of asking questions, but I just try to not talk. I try to like let other people talk because I know that I can talk and I know that I am competent in the brain department. I'm not like a super smart guy, but I'm like, okay, I'm not struggling, so I'm not going to make it tough on everybody else. But other people are just like, boom, question. Okay, cool. 5 seconds later, boom, question. And it's kind of bothersome because it gets to the point where everyone's just like, ugh, that one person just decided to tell us about their hamster, and that is somehow so important. And I just thought it was funny because the teacher was like, hey, someday you're going to have your own marquee, and then you'll have the floor there. But for now, shh. And then shh. The person was like, funniest thing in my life. No, it wasn't. Other awesome thing that happened today is that I got my homework done. So, that's really cool. I got to talk to freaking Viking babe lady. We just talked and talked and talked about just things and Russians and Vikings and music and that chick, she's pretty cool. She's a cool girl. But today was the first day in the zombie outbreak game, and that was gnarly because I went to school and I'm straight up wearing like a one-piece aviator jumpsuit. Okay, I'm ready to play the game, and so I'm like going into school. I'm like, I'm straight up running. I don't want to get caught. And so I'm just like, then I get in and I feel slighted because I didn't get tagged. I didn't even have somebody oppose me. So I was like, well, frick. I went to all the trouble to get all dressed up, all geared out, and nobody's even trying to kill me. This is disappointing. Now, in real life, I probably wouldn't feel that way. But in the game, I did. But after school, after this specific class, I got together with like 4 other people, and we were like, dude, let's totally go outside right now. Yeah. And so we go outside and we're like, this is so crazy. And it was really good. And we got, there's a passive mission and a active mission. Passive mission goes throughout the day. Active mission goes from a specific time at night to a specific time. It starts at 8, I think. And the thing was, I was like, man, this sucks. I'm gonna miss it. And I started to run up to my classes at Muay Thai, and the path that I take from the school there had this huge sign on it that was like, yo, don't even think about getting on this path right now. Construction work and jazz. We'll friggin' call the cops on you. And it was a really aggressive sign. And I'm not usually one to be like, oh, signs, oh, I better stop. But I was like, sign, Nerf war. So I feel like I got to work out in because we did do a lot of running. Well, a lot is relative. Not that much running. But it was just really fun. And it was straight up like, it's dark. There's people, there's like street lamps. There's zombies that are like running around, sneaking around behind bushes and stuff. And we're like, I got my squad to get in a form, and we were like in proper, like we had 2 on point, 2 watching flank, and 1 in rear guard. And it was nice. It was a lot of fun. Humans totally won. Anyways, I'm about to go to sleep and get some sleep in before I wake up to go to school tomorrow. And I hope you have a great night, great evening, great life. Tell me, if there was a zombie apocalypse, would you survive? I don't know. Peace out. I'm going to bed.